Hello, I am the representative, and I represent this project.
Hello, Mr. Representative, sir. I am the representative's assistant.
What we would like to discuss is very important to us, and here's our best reason as to why it should be important to you.
There are a lot of things we use water for.
Such as showering, washing, brushing teeth, using the bathroom, and especially drinking.
A lot of people do not have access to water.
Despite it being so important to our lives.
We
reduce it, we clean it, so we can drink it.
Later.
To answer your question, Representative's Assistant, in short, water pollution is when water gets yucky, ew, gross. However, I understand you being in need of a more detailed answer. Water pollution is when water is contaminated by such things as plastic, trash, toxic chemicals, and any other forms of waste.
How do such things get into the water?
I'm glad you asked, Representative's Assistant. When it comes to general trash, including plastic, it mostly reaches water sources by not being recycled or being dumped in the landfill that is full of trash. Regarding other forms of waste, such as toxic chemicals, they often come from regular objects that people use for cleaning.
But why do people just dump all of those things without thinking of the consequences?
Because, Representative's Assistant, lots of people have no easily accessible way to deal with their trash, and those who do either do not care or are simply unaware of how they can help.
What is the most notable consequence of pollution that you can think of?
The most notable thing I can think of at the moment is a garbage patch, an enormous grouping of trash, almost 3 times the size of the French. Things like that is what happens when we leave water pollution unchecked, and it will simply get worse if we don't do anything. That is why clean water now is very limited, even if it seems like we have tons of it.
What can we, as normal people, or hot dogs, do in order to help reduce water pollution?
Well, we can't reduce all of it, but I have an idea as to how we can help reduce trash getting into our ocean.
Oh no, I must go.
My gosh, that was way too much Taco Bell. What the? What the? Who are you? And we're in my house.
It's our house now. Anyways, I'm Paul.
So, who are you again?
It doesn't matter now. Get out!
Hey, jeez.
Okay guys, so this is how you can contribute to help reduce water pollution. But before that, I feel like I should ask why. Why should you help? What's in it for you? Well, water pollution is constantly going to get worse as time goes on if we continue with these bad habits. The effects of water pollution will cause fresh water to become more expensive and harder to access. Ocean animals will be affected and some animals might go extinct, which can cause even more animals to go extinct due to their dependence on said animal. But what might one individual be able to do in order to help? Firstly, one thing that you are probably already doing is recycling. Recycling is a great way to reuse the things you have finished using. But make sure it is completely clean because if it's contaminated, then it cannot be recycled. And if you don't clean it, it will likely be thrown into the ocean, and we would not want that for obvious reasons. When you are disposing of toxic chemicals and toxic chemicals such as bleach, make sure not to throw it into any drain or toilet because it will eventually end up in the ocean. I recommend draining it / cleaning it before putting it in some soil. This will naturally purify it and help not put it in the ocean. And remember, the more polluted water we have, the harder it will be to purify and bottle it. We reduce it, we clean it, so we can drink it.